What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people be asking me about people in the drill culture. They know I'm a real street reporter, a real drill historian. I've been documenting the culture for a while, and I've been saying that in a lot of my blogs, just to get you guys to understand that I feel like this time period is a period a lot of people gonna be looking on, and they gonna be like, damn, this shit was crazy. And I keep saying that because, you know, when you look at it, it's a lot of neighborhoods in Chicago. It's like 10, 15 people that got took away from each neighborhood, especially in these rap game shit. So it get crazy. A lot of people always ask me about FBG, Glow Gang a lot, OTF, Chief Keef now, but I always get asked about FBG. And the person I'm always asked about is a person who not really on the internet like that, but he is on the internet by the name of Coby. A lot of people call him Coby Don't Shoot Him. I actually is one of the only dudes to ever have an opportunity to interview this dude. I did a phone interview with him some years ago. It actually got took down on a YouTube channel I had about 6 years ago. That YouTube channel got took away. But in the interview, he revealed a lot of things in that interview that I was like, wow, even though it wasn't that much of a shock factor because everybody already know about that. They reported that. But in that interview, you know, he told me, because I told him, you know, the streets kind of label you like an enforcer, a street dude, you know, a real tough dude, a no play, the type of dude you don't really want to fuck with, the type of dude who does this. You know, I was told he one of them dudes that play around with those, you feel me? But when I talked to him, he told me that it's all love with him. He not really be on that op shit, but he is involved in a lot of that street shit. He said he got his name for really being in the streets. He was a little bit older than like Billionaire Blacknum and shit like that. I believe he's like Duck cousin, or at least, you know, street cousins and shit like that. He actually lost his life due to gun violence. He actually got killed the same time FBG Brick got killed. They both lost their life on 63rd in St. Lawrence. Crazy situation, I know. Coby actually was real close with like paparazzi Poe. Poe used to stay at his crib when he come out here. You know, Poe, who got the relationship with Cardi B out there in New York and shit like that. Coby actually told me that when King Yella got shot, you know, when he was shooting the No More Movement video out there in Chicago, when he was shooting that video, we seen it under the viaduct. That video went viral. He told me when King Yella got shot, he was the guy who returned fire. And you clearly go back and watch the video. You see somebody returning fire. They running and shit. You could clearly see someone returning fire. And he told me he was the one who did that. That he didn't play about those guys. He had a lot of love for King Yella, Billionaire Black, FBG Duck. But unfortunately, he lost his life due to gun violence. I think he was a real street dude, man. I actually asked him in an interview, was he gonna get into music? And he told me yes. So, you know, I just wanted to share that with you guys because there's a lot of drill legends and people who involved in the drill culture who didn't really rap, who a lot of people are always asking me about. You know, so when I get a chance to sit down in these interviews with these people, I like to ask them the tough questions. I understand you guys say they cringy and they're tough, the Vlad TV questions, the police ask questions. I hear it, I understand, but you guys got to understand that, you know, we're not really going out here to interview people the normal way, you know. I'm going out here, I have a roadmap. I want to go to every neighborhood that trends on the internet over the drill culture and speak to like a representative from the neighborhood, or people from those neighborhoods who we see on the TVs. We want to learn more about the drill culture. It's a lot of things and a lot of people and a lot of places that's involved in the drill culture that the fans want to know about, you know. So if I get a chance to sit down and ask one of these guys something, I can't ask them, you know, the vanilla questions like I always say. I have to ask them the tough shit, the shit that get them uncomfortable, the shit that had you like, wow, you know, if you trending for this shit, I can't have you in that room sitting in that chair and I ask you the questions about what you or your neighborhood trending for, you know. This is the truth teller. We're not trying to start shit. We're not trying to instigate shit. We're trying to get some information about the culture. We're not in there asking about certain people, you know, we're not in there asking about the name of the suspects who did something. You know, we're not in there. You know, we had a lot of talks about K.I. was a killer. So when we get a chance to sit down with some of our friends, I have to ask them that. You know, we had a lot of stories about Taekwondo world and things that go on in Taekwondo world and some issues that happen in Taekwondo world. So when I get a Taekwondo world member, I have to ask them about the things that trended about their community. I get a chance to sit with O-Block, I have to ask them about Duck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. I try not to get these guys in the room and just let them blabber and talk all they want to. That's why I sit down and ask the questions. I try to control the interview as much as I can. Now, don't get me wrong. I can't censor these guys, you know. I'm just truth. But at the end of the day, I try to censor as much as I can, you know. But we want to know the truth. But I appreciate that it's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter.